What if I told you that three mountain ranges, one in Asia, one in South America, and one right here in North America, have shaped the fate of civilizations, altered the climate, and even hold secrets that scientists are still trying to decode? From the towering peaks of the Himalayas to the rugged Rockies and the spine of South America, the Andes, these mountains are more than just rocks. They're living legends. Let's climb into their stories. Mountains are more than just towering rocks. They're the lungs of our planet, the keepers of ancient stories, and the silent architects of our climate. From the icy peaks of the Himalayas to the rugged spine of the Rockies and the mystical heights of the Andes, these ranges shape the weather we feel, the rivers we drink from, and the cultures we cherish. They cradle rare species, store fresh water for billions, and hold sacred meaning for communities across the globe. In this journey, we'll explore how mountains breathe life into our world and why protecting them means protecting ourselves. The Himalayas, often called the roof of the world, are a geological wonder. They were born from the collision of the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates, forming the youngest and tallest mountain range on Earth. At their crown sits Mount Everest, the highest point on the plain where the air thins, and every breath feels like a triumph. But the Himalayas are more than just rock and ice. They shape Asia's monsoon patterns, towering heights that catch moist winds and turn them into life-giving rains across the continent. And their spiritual significance runs deep. Mount Kailash, for example, is sacred in Hinduism and Buddhism, believed to be the abode of Lord Shiva, where every stone whispers a story and every breeze carries a prayer. Yet this majesty is under threat. Climate change is melting the glaciers at an alarming rate. These frozen reservoirs, once the source of mighty rivers, are vanishing, putting millions who depend on them for water at risk. The Himalayas still stand tall, but they are not invincible. In their silence, there's a cry, a reminder that if we don't act now, even the roof of the world may one day collapse. Stretching from the icy reaches of Canada to the deserts of New Mexico, the Rocky Mountains rise like the spine of a continent. Older than the Himalayas, these ancient peaks hold the memory of time itself. Their rugged slopes once shimmered with gold, silver, and copper, minerals that fueled the American frontier and shaped an economy. But the Rockies are more than just stone and treasure. They are alive. Grizzly bears roam the forests. Elk thunder across alpine meadows. Mountain lions stalk the shadows. This is a kingdom of wild beauty, untamed, majestic, and unforgiving. For centuries, indigenous tribes like the Ute and Blackfeet have called these lands sacred. Every valley, every summit, every whisper of wind carries the echoes of ceremony and spirit. Today, the Rockies are a playground for adventure. Skiers carve through powder, hikers chase the horizon, and national parks like Yellowstone and Rocky Mountain National Park invite millions to witness nature's grandeur. But listen closely. Beneath the silence, the mountains still speak of resilience, of reverence, of a legacy carved in stone. The Rockies, more than mountains, a living monument to the soul of North America. Stretching over 7,000 kilometers along the western edge of South America, the Andes stand as the longest continental mountain range on Earth, a colossal backbone that shapes the geography, climate, and culture of an entire continent. These towering peaks cradle the legacy of ancient civilizations. Most famously, the Inca Empire flourished here, mastering the harsh terrain with ingenuity and resilience. Their crown jewel, Machu Picchu, still defies explanation, a city sculpted from stone, perched high in the clouds, its purpose in construction shrouded in mystery. But the Andes are more than relics of the past. They pulse with life. From the woolly llamas grazing on high-altitude plains to the majestic condors soaring above snow-capped summits, and the delicate orchids blooming in hidden cloud forests. The biodiversity here is as dramatic as the landscape itself. Yet beneath this beauty lies volatility. The Andes are born of tectonic fury. Volcanic eruptions and earthquakes are not rare. They are reminders of the restless forces that continue to shape these mountains, carving valleys and raising peaks in a slow-motion dance of destruction and creation. These ranges shape weather, culture, and even politics. They're under threat: deforestation, mining, climate change. Preserving them isn't just about saving nature, it's about protecting human history and future. If these mountains could speak, they'd tell stories of giants, warriors, explorers, and dreamers. Let's make sure their voices are not lost to time. Like, share, and subscribe if you believe these giants deserve our respect and our protection.